You've got the morbid sense of humor.
I do.
I have a romantic, original sense of humor.
Welcome.
Here we go again, eh?
Here we go again.
It seems like yesterday.
Weird how that works.
Yeah, it is. Okay, what do we got today?
Well, we're working our way into February. And, of course, the first thing you think of is Valentine's Day.
Right.
But there's actually a few things related to February, and we're going to work on the first one that pops up, the first holiday. We're going to watch a movie called Groundhog Day.
Oh, Groundhog. Oh, okay.
Now, this movie stars Bill Murray. Have you seen a Bill Murray movie before?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember what one, but I have seen Bill Murray.
Okay.
Yeah, one of his goofy, funny ones.
Okay, well, this is a goofy, funny one. Hopefully it'll be one that you'll enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just going back to Shawshank really quickly, the one we watched, there was a thing, I'm not very good at interviewing, so when you said something, I didn't really follow up on it, and I didn't even think about it until afterwards. There was something you said about it, and it sounded like you were saying it was the best movie we've seen. Is that what you were indicating? You said something.
It was for me.
Yeah, that's what I know. No, I mean, that's
yeah.
Okay.
One that I enjoyed the most of all of them.
That's what I thought you'd said. I just wanted to clarify because it wasn't entirely clear, like if that's what you were indicating or not.
Maybe I was just being sarcastic.
That was that too, right?
One we've ever seen.
No, I knew that one was a success. I just wasn't sure how successful.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's good. I thought it would be, and I'm glad it turned out.
Like I said, I've enjoyed most of them.
Absolutely.
To various degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple that I haven't, but other than that, yeah.
No, and this one today I think you'll enjoy. It's a comedy, obviously, with Bill Murray.
Yes, yeah.
And it's got a bit of a twist to it that I think will be interesting. It's something that we'll talk about more afterwards.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think there's too much more to say. Bill Murray, you say you've seen some. We don't know which. You don't think you've seen? I don't think you've seen.
I haven't seen this.
Okay,
one. I know that for sure.
And I think you'll really enjoy it.
Has he got a golf one or anything?
Yes. Caddyshack.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Okay, there you go. So that one's off the list. It would have been on the list, sort of, maybe, kind of, but
sort of, maybe, kind of.
I've got a hockey one.
Right on it, eh?
I got a hockey one coming up for you in the next little while.
Is that a fighting one or something?
There's some fighting in that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
You think you know which one I'm talking about?
I think so.
I think you do too. It was big. It was just after I was born, so you would have been young enough to potentially been interested, but I don't think you watched it.
No, I didn't.
All right, well, that's a tease for our audience. Some of you guys will know what it is, some of you won't.
Yeah.
But you'll find out when we watch it. It's not over this month. This month we're definitely going to delve into a bit of Valentine's Day. We got Groundhog Day today, and there's one more holiday that we're going to dip into over the... Yeah, there's another important thing related to February.
St. Baptiste Day or something?
My French isn't good enough for that.
Well, I was so bad in French, my French teacher said, I'll pass you if you promise not to take it at university.
And you said, thumbs up, teach.
Works for me. Works for me.
Yeah, well, if you were enjoyed it more, you would have been better at it. So
well, it's not I didn't enjoy it. I just couldn't hear it, understand it, the language. And what I mean by that, with my ears and the accents and it just wasn't very good. And the grammar. Then I decided the grammar wasn't worth studying. If you can't pronounce it, why study it?
And I think people who don't have hearing issues don't understand the way it works. Like with me, I hear something, and then my brain has to figure it out because I can figure it out a few seconds later.
Slower.
Well, I blame it on my hearing then.
Oh,
yeah, that's the way it works.
I thought it was you.
You really have to stop and what? Okay, now that makes sense.
After
and now
you fell out of the car and bounced down the road, I thought you damaged your brain too.
It swelled. It was perfect for me. It helped me get smarter.
It shook out the bad stuff.
That's it. They came out my ear in the form of earworms or something.
Oh, well.
We're going to watch Groundhog Day. Let's go.
Up in the Pacific Northwest, as you can see, they're going to have some very, very tall trees.
Looks young there.
Yeah.
Stay with us.
There is a major network interested in me.
Yeah, that would be the Home Shopping Network.
In Pennsylvania, isn't it Groundhog Day for the States or something?
Punxsutawney Phil Is it, if it's not Pennsylvania, it's somewhere like Midwesty, kind of. Indiana?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know why I thought Pennsylvania, but
You know, you might be right. I'm not saying that it isn't. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're right. I don't know if you're right. I don't think
know
you're
either.
right. Someone in our comments can let us know.
Yes.
Save us the Google search.
He sees his shadow, he doesn't see his shadow. It's nice. People like it. Anything I can do?
Would you help me with my pelvic tilt? No, thank you. I've seen Larry eat. Oh.
Do you think it's gonna be an early spring?
I'm predicting March 21st.
Good guess. You know, I think that actually is the first day of spring.
There's talk of a blizzard.
Well, we may catch a break, and that blizzard's going to blow right by us. All of this moisture coming up out of the south. By midday, it's probably going to push on to the east of us. At high altitudes, it's going to crystallize and give us what we call snow. Probably be some accumulation. But here in Puxatonia, our high's going to get up to about 30 today. Teens tonight. Chance of precipitation about 20% today, 20% tomorrow. Did you want to talk about the weather, or were you just making chit-chat?
Will you be checking out today, Mr. Connors?
Chance of departure today, 100%.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, he's the weatherman, so...
He doesn't like it there, does he?
No.
Doesn't like this little assignment.
Ned Ryerson, I did the whistling belly button trick at the high school talent show.
What?
Ned Ryerson, I dated your sister Mary Pat a couple times till you told me not to anymore.
Ned Ryerson?
Bang!
Bing! Turn pro with that belly button thing, Ned, or...
No. Am I right or am I right or am I right? Right.
Take care.
Watch out for that first step. It's a doozy.
It's horrible. Giant leech got me. The eyes of the nation turn to this tiny hamlet in western Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you had it.
You like your guys with the prominent upper teeth?
No.
This is one time where television really fails to capture the true excitement of a large squirrel predicting the weather.
Okay, we'll try it again without the sarcasm.
We got it. All of this moisture coming up out of the Gulf is going to push out to the east, and then I'll do... I'm thinking. What about the satellite? Is it snowing in space? Can you patch me through on that line, please?
Ow.
Could I have one more of these with some booze in it, please?
It's booze in it.
Oh, no, there wouldn't be today.
Of course not. That's silly of me.
Seems fun. 6 o'clock special, eh?
Apparently. Sonny and Cher, the 6 o'clockers.
He's gonna wait for the yell at him.
Groundhog Day! Get up and check that hog out there! Stewie, come here!
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we do this yesterday?
I don't know what you mean.
Do you ever have deja vu, Mrs. Lancaster?
I don't think so, but I could check with the kitchen. you be checking out today, Mr. Connors?
I'd say the chance of departure is 80%.
A lot lower.
Yeah.
It's Groundhog Day.
It's still just once a year, isn't it?
All right.
I gotta go.
Phil.
I need someone to give me a good hard slap in the face.
If you need any help with the other cheek, let me know. I'm right here.
Well, it's Groundhog Day. Again? And that must mean you rub your... Ha! Oh my God! Well, what if there is no tomorrow? There wasn't one today.
Phil Connors, I thought where? Come on, buddy. Case Western. Hey.
I think we should meet again. How's tomorrow for you?
I met a girl. We ate lobster. Drank pina coladas. At sunset, we made love like sea otters. That was a pretty good day. Why couldn't I get that day over and over? And every day was exactly the same, and nothing that you did mattered. That about sums it up for me.
Aw.
Don't drive on the railroad track.
Phil, that's one I happen to agree with.
I'm betting he's gonna swear first.
Phil Connors.
Ned? That's exactly what makes me so special. I don't even have to floss.
Gosh!
This is gonna seem sudden, but Nancy, will you be my wife? Rita.
Nancy.
Whatever. Dog bark. 3, 2. I have a great body, and sometimes I go months without looking.
That's Phil Connors.
Hello. Thanks for watching.
Pulling the distributor cap.
Sweet vermouth, rocks with a twist, please.
For you, miss?
The same.
Mine too.
I studied 19th century French poetry.
What a waste of time.
You speak French. Where'd you get that?
Well, I went over to the snowman shop.
You couldn't have planned a day like this.
Well, you can. It just takes an awful lot of work.
You'll never love anyone but yourself.
That's not true. I don't even like myself.
That's making me care about you. Stop it.
Oh. Oh.
1,000 people freezing their butts off waiting to worship a rat. They used to pull the hog out and they used to eat it. You're hypocrites.
Ooh. Comes back together all the time, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course it has to.
I don't see any other way out. He's got to be stopped.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey!
great.
This ought to be good.
Are they going to make it under the bridge?
I guess we'll see.
That's not bad for a quadruped.
I might have a different
I guess
plan.
they did.
Bang.
He might be okay.
Maybe not.
Well, no, probably not now.
No. Probably not.
He was a really, really great guy.
I'm sorry? What was that again?
I'm a god. Maybe the real God uses tricks. You know, maybe he's not omnipotent. He's just been around so long, he knows everything. 4, 3,
nuts.
2, 1. Okay?
It would take me a year to get good at this.
No, 6 months. 4 to 5 hours a day, and you'd be an expert.
But if you want to come back tomorrow, I can probably...
Well, kind of want to get started. I could give you $1,000.
Come on in.
This is your first lesson?
Yes, but my father was a piano mover, so.
Is that how it works?
I have missed you so much.
It's good to see you, Phil.
From Punxsutawney, it's Phil Connors. So long. What do you say? What do you say? You little brat? You have never thanked me! It's nothing, ma'am. I had the tire and the jack. Just be comfortable, all right?
Just have the tire.
Who was that? I'm fine.
Maybe we should call Phil.
Bill Connors? I think he's already in there.
Great.
He's everywhere.
Right. He's my student. No way. I want to thank you for fixing Felix's back. He can even help around the house again.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Felix.
What is going on?
I really don't know.
No, there is something going on with you.
Phil Connors, come on up here.
$339.88.
Okay, bachelors, who's next?
I recognize him from something, but I can't.
He had a TV show in the 90s on Fox
Okay.
called Get a Life.
75 cents.
I bet 2 bets.
Sold, little lady, for 25 cents.
Oh, let's not. Oh, I got that.
I'm just trying to give you your money's worth. You paid top dollar for me. Now, let me turn the blade. I know your face so well, I could have done it with my eyes closed.
It's too early.
I figured that.
Yeah. Had to end eventually.
Ouch.
Stay. Stay. Today is tomorrow. You're here.
I'm here.
Let's live here.
So that was Groundhog Day.
Well, that's what it said, yeah.
Yeah.
They celebrated about 14 times.
Well, you know what? That's pop quiz. So you're the pop. Here's your quiz.
What?
How many days do you think he was in there for? So somebody did the math. I don't have that in front of me. I don't know the actual answer. And I mean, the answer is going to be guesstimated. But looking at the things that he accomplished.
God, he must have been there quite a few days. Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you some hints on the things that people use to sort of figure out how long he was there for. He learned how to play piano from nothing.
Yes, that's true.
He learned how to carve ice.
Yes.
I don't know what other skills. Well, we assume he learned French.
Yeah,
medicine.
True,
enough to help that guy's back. It sounded like he learned French. Not maybe just that one poem, but maybe not.
Yeah, right.
So how long do you think he might have been in there for?
Holy mackerel. Could almost be a year.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was a couple of years.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't looked at that theory that someone put together and did the math on and everything recently.
Okay.
But it certainly was a long time. Like I think it takes like 6 to 8 months of maybe even longer to learn how to play piano.
That was major, yeah.
Yeah, and then like ice sculpting is obviously a skill that's going to take time. He maybe can do that concurrent with the piano, maybe not.
Maybe he's dead now. Died of old age. Maybe he was the old age guy that died. Maybe transformed into that guy and poof, that was it.
You know, maybe. That's a theory I haven't heard, but I like it.
Go.
I'll take it.
I think that's the real one. I think that's that was what the subtleness that nobody else picked up on.
See, you know what? This is why we have you here, to help us figure these things out. You know, it's good. It's good that you're here. Yeah, I think that one I picked, obviously, because it's a comedy and it's Groundhog Day.
February.
And it's a romance as well. Sometimes when I'm looking at movies to give to you, like when there's a director or when there's an actor, I kind of try and go through them maybe in a specific order, like chronologically or whatever. I haven't done that too much, but there's a couple actors that I'm thinking I'll probably, when I introduce them, I'll do a sort of chronological listing of their acting.
Right.
With this one, I just kind of jumped in on Bill Cosby.
Bill who?
I knew I was going to do that because in my head I kept
Bill Cosby's black, okay? Bill Murray's white.
Bill Murray is not someone I was too worried about picking out the specific order of his stuff there.
Okay.
But I knew we'd watch a few because he's made a lot of classic comedies, a lot of really good ones that I think you'll enjoy.
Right.
And yeah, this one was one that I thought I know a lot of people really enjoy it because I think people enjoy the fantasy aspect to it, like the idea of it just being not just a straight comedy, but the idea that something weird is going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How did that click with you?
No, I didn't.
It didn't? You didn't like the looping time thing? It didn't work for you?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I found it kind of, repetition. Okay, here we go again. Yeah, and okay, when are we going to get to a part that means something?
Well, that's how he felt. They're putting you in his shoes there.
That's why I was dead and died as an old guy.
Yeah, committed suicide like 14 times or whatever he did.
I don't know about that.
No, hopefully not.
Anyhow, no, it was just, that didn't.
You didn't enjoy that part of it, eh?
I was trying to decide whether it was a comedy or romantic one, and then
finally
at the end it became, originally there were some really good one-liners.
Yeah,
There's no question about that, and there's a little slapstick in there too. And
yeah, he got hit with a shovel.
That was subtle enough to make it pretty good.
Yeah.
But it just...
It got a little repetitive for you, eh?
Yep.
Okay, interesting. I think that's one of the things that that's one of the things I enjoy about it. I'm not going to say about
the fantasy part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And coming around and and I think, when it's a comedy and it's like a romantic comedy like that one, and it does something a little bit different, I think people who generally don't like romantic comedies are looking for that.
Okay, that's fair enough. But then you're not attracting me to those things.
No, and that's fair. I mean, we don't. I don't know for sure what you're going to enjoy. I figured this one being, a romantic comedy, a Bill Murray, Bill Murray movie.
Let me guess. The next one's a Bill Cosby movie.
I am not watching any Bill Cosby movies. That man, no, thank
him,
you.
You keep repeating his name.
Bill Murray, being a Bill Murray movie and a comedy, I thought it would be a good pick. And obviously the.
Well, it wasn't bad. I just didn't.
No,
I didn't.
Well, we haven't done our thumbs up or thumbs down, but I can understand that might not be your favorite part of it.
That's not going to make it. No.
It didn't help it for sure. That's interesting. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but the end was a little predictable, but that's okay.
You expect it's going to go.
Yeah,
that way.
I like the happy endings and that sort of thing. But the middle was a little unhappy end.
Well, he
wasn't doing too well. I didn't really like him in some of those. And at first he kind of an arrogant sort of but then it wound up a bit. And I thought he was being punished for it, which maybe he should have been. But and at the end it came out all happy. That's
kind of the way he goes. Like when he plays his characters, Bill Murray generally
write
plays...
it down.
Murray.
Oh,
Bill Murray usually plays a jerk. He often plays a jerk.
Yes,
he's got a
but it's a funny jerk though.
Yeah, and he's a funny
jerk.
I don't know. I mean, he was intended to be funny. If you didn't laugh, that's one thing. But he was certainly intended to be a funny jerk. And then he kind of, redeems himself as the movie goes on.
Big job at the end there.
Yeah, and he definitely did. Obviously the way that he was able to escape the loop and go on with his life was by kind of becoming the best possible person he could.
Well, yeah, that was a good end, a good way to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he redeemed himself at the end, whether you liked him at the beginning. Well, you weren't supposed to like him at the beginning.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
But I looked at as the character was,
Yeah.
And then he got in, not until the last 10 minutes was he a good guy.
No, it's true.
Good character, nice character.
Yeah, no, it really was, everything he was doing up to then was pretty self-centered.
Yeah.
I imagine he had sex with every woman in town that he could.
Well, he knew them all, even the old ladies.
He knew everybody. I think he did
the rounds. He must have been there for a couple of years.
I would think so. He was there a long time.
Yes. Getting ready to do what he was going to do at the end.
Yeah, I mean, and then by the end he, knew how to catch the kid, and obviously had taken a few tries at getting it right because he said the kid never thanks him, right?
That's right.
He had caught the kid, and I mean, even just setting up that bank robbery that he did earlier on in the movie, he's cool. Wind, dog, counting down. So I mean, you got to assume there's 4 or 5, 10 tries of him getting that right too.
True enough. Yeah. There's probably a few takes in it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And everything was. I got as much time as I need in the world, so I'll just come back tomorrow and do it right.
Yeah, well, I'll do it more and more. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, right's a relative term. I don't know if he's any more right in the end than he would have been. Right, meaning what? What do you mean right? Right, getting it right for what he wanted. Getting his, achieving whatever goal he wanted.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's a relative term.
I thought you were referring to the take of the scene and finally got it right.
He's a professional. I'm sure he's fine with it. I'm sure he did great, So what was the funniest part for you?
Funniest part?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I remember. Oh God, I can remember the funniest part.
I like when he stole Punxsutawney Phil, when he stole the thing and the groundhog and drove off the cliff. That was pretty good.
Well, that wasn't funny.
Oh, I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, there was a couple I chuckled at. You can play back and find.
I'll find them. Yeah.
I just can't remember that. There was I think the funny parts were more to do with the one-liners.
One-liners, yeah.
They just sort of come out and wow, they were right on and really funny. There's about, I think there were 3 or 4 of those that I actually thought that really hit me funny.
Yeah.
But the scene...
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I like some of the ways he described Phil when he was mad, when he was, some of his takes, when he was doing the take, and he's like, everybody worships a rat. Everybody comes out to worship a rat.
Yeah. Well, that's like a line, too. But that was a good line.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it is a rodent, but I don't know if it's a rat. But
but he was a little unhappy at that point.
Yeah.
A little dismissive of
Rats
the whole
are
experience.
rodents, so too.
Yeah, so they're rodent, rat.
Yeah,
the
just
hedgehog.
a little offshoot of it.
Yeah.
A little chubbier.
A little cuter than most rats. I mean, rats aren't so bad. I mean, you see them in like a sewer rat or something in a movie.
Yeah, well,
but
Norway rats, you don't want to have those around, but the white ones and pet ones are okay sometimes.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
They're cute. So, Groundhog Day, I think we're maybe not going to have a lot of love for this one, but...
I'm not sure about how to rate it. I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I just didn't...
I think you were kind of like at one point saying that your ratings have a lot to do with whether you... Not even whether you liked it or not, but whether you'd watch it again. Not that you necessarily actually literally watch anything again, but whether you'd watch it again.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, well, let's go then. I'm going thumbs up. I still enjoyed it. It's one of my enjoyable films.
Yeah.
All right, well, the next one will be, I think we're going to do pretty straight romance for the next one. Comedy romance. It'll be a comedy. Well, you're I don't know, you got this weird take on comedies where you don't find them funny. Well, maybe that's not weird.
You've got the morbid sense of humor.
I do.
I have a romantic, original sense of humor.
Well, then maybe the next one will be the perfect movie for you.
There we
will
go.
see.
I could put 2 thumbs up.
I would love it if you did. I think Shawshank should have got 2 thumbs up.
I could have almost done it then.
Yeah.
Okay, but I won't give this one. I'll give this one just a...
Yeah,
not
like you said, you didn't hate it, but you just... It's not one you would recommend or watch again. It's as good a standard as any.
Take the middle out, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So just like the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
We'll give you the 12-minute fan edit. Just
give me the sequel of a version of some, semi version of it.
Yeah, just a little cut down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching.
See you again next
comment,
time.
subscribe. Have a good day.